Okay, well, as I get started with the pressure washer on the pre-wash rinse, the fact that this car was abandoned and sat outside for nearly a year means that every inch of it is going to need attention. I know the crevices are likely full of dirt and debris, and the paint will be filthy and embedded with contaminants like tree sap, so I'll really be taking my time today because my goal for this car is to make it look brand new again, and you guys will want to stick around until the end of the video to see that, as when the new owner picked it up, he was absolutely thrilled and is definitely worth the wait. Now, to take care of the trunk jam, I'm going to first remove the couple of items that were left in the trunk, which apparently were left from the previous owner, and then I'll remove both of the carpet liners from in here, so that way if any water ends up inside when I pressure wash it, it can simply be wiped up, and after getting rid of the bulk of the leaves, I'll blast the rest out. Okay, with the car covered with super thick Detail Geek Megafoam, I'll take the opportunity to use my boar's hair detail brush around the entire vehicle, getting any remaining dirt or debris lifted out of all the crevices, like the door handles, behind the gas door, and of course around all the exterior badging. Now, one step that can't be overlooked in this detail is the decontamination of the paint, so that process starts with my Detail Geek iron remover, which is going to dissolve any iron particles that are embedded in the paint, turning purple while it does. So I'll get that sprayed on every panel and wheel, let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then just simply rinse it off. Okay, it's time to move on to the floor mats now, so I'll quickly brush the loose dirt and debris off the 3 mats, and will then get a liberal amount of my carpet solution sprayed onto the mat, and then of course, given how dirty these are, I'm using my medium green drill brush today to agitate, and then I'll simply just blast them clean. Alright, well, it's finally time to dive into the bulk of the work on this detail, and that's the interior. So after disconnecting the battery and the electrical connections underneath the seats, I'll get them removed, and here's a look at what was hiding underneath them. Looks like a fair bit of broken glass and more leaves. I'll also get the center console removed, as well as a number of components on the dash. Working my way around with the vacuum, and you might already be able to tell or even know from previous Chrysler vehicles that I've done, but the quality of carpet in here is actually pretty good, which makes the vacuuming so much easier as nothing is really getting stuck to it, and with the interior sitting open to the elements for as long as it did, the dirt has made its way deep down into the fibers, but the good quality carpet is allowing me to get all of that sucked out without too much trouble, so it's pretty amazing to see just how big of a difference vacuuming makes on this car. Starting on the back seat now, and as you can see, the back seat didn't fare too well being open to the elements, but thankfully it wasn't any worse than this. When I heard the vehicle had been abandoned for as long as it was, I was worried there would be moisture issues and potentially mold growing in the car, but after dismantling a good chunk of the interior earlier, I didn't see any signs or evidence of that. Somehow the mess was limited to just dirt and leaves that blew in, although if it was parked under a tree, that would make sense. Now as I start extracting the back seat cushion, you'll notice I'm using my medium green drill brush today, and that's simply because I know there's still dirt embedded in the fabric even after vacuuming, and given the circumstances with the car, it just made sense to go a little bit more aggressive today off the hop. But the nice thing about my green drill brushes is that while they are stiffer than the soft white ones, I made sure they weren't as stiff as other brands out there, which can actually damage vehicle carpet and upholstery if used too aggressively, so my Detail Geek ones are safer to use on your vehicle. Here's the bucket of nasty water pulled from the Chrysler today, along with a nice layer of sludge at the bottom. Gross. Hey, come on in.
Oh my God!
It is looking good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, quite the transformation, eh?
This thing looks amazing. Thank you so much.
No, absolutely. It's
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Yeah, no.
Wow, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, awesome.
Appreciate it.
No, you got.
Thank you
Well,
very much.
I'll give you that. And,
Thank you, sir.
enjoy it.
Okay, take
see ya.
care.